we're here. And today we're going to hook up distillation tower number 2. We've actually got it all done. We've got the pipe coming in right here. This is going to be our cracked fuel. And the only thing we really need to do is decide if we're going to keep the output hatches the way we have them, or if we're going to offset them like we normally do. I would say we probably ought to offset them so we have to deal with less papering of the pipes. And problem is they're going to take up a lot of room getting the pipes out of here because we're going down to the basement. If it wasn't for that, I would say we turn the hatches this side and we go down here. But we got a cable there and we've only got 2 blocks to work with. This is where those GT6 pipes would come in so handy. You know, the non-Nupo pipes? They would come in so handy right now. Alright, so let's offset these bitches. Sorry about that. Do you want to go up to the top and start up there?
Yeah, like I have my wrench.
How do you not have your wrench? I always have my wrench. That's why I have a tool bag. Alright, so on, off. This one. This one. She's got her jetpack on her, so she can fly her ass for the rest of it. If any fall down inside. Just trying to get her to stop using that damn thing is almost impossible. You can put some things in here, or are you gonna just keep breaking shit out?
You hush it. That's all I got. Oh, wait, there's...
Why didn't that one stack with the rest? Hold on, that don't go there. This goes there.
And this goes there, and this goes there.
Yep. And now you should have 2 more clean casings. Alright, and it all formed. So there we go. Now we're not going to run very much through here. So we're not going to worry about piping it. We'll pipe all the outputs out later. We'll leave it like this so you guys can see what we get out. So let's go downstairs and look at what we're going to do with this. The way I have had it explained is the different levels of cracking depends on if you want more of the heavier materials or the lighter materials. But from what I have seen of this, you're going to want plastic. You're going to want the ethylene. So I don't really understand why we need light, medium, and severe. And I also don't understand why any of them is in the chemical reactor other than maybe the light one. Alright, so what we're going to do for steam cracking is we're going to use a basic fluid heater. And that's going to go right there. Turn it that direction. water's going to come in, and the recipe is going to be water to steam, and we need a program circuit set to 1 for that. So
that.
Crazy will have to get us one of them.
Why didn't you tell me that before we came down here?
Because it's a lot more fun to make you run your ass upstairs and go find it.
I know where it's at. Finding it, not issue.
Okay, and I've looked through these recipes, and I don't really understand it. A multi-block should be a better way all around to do the process, from what I'm used to with Greg Tech stuff. This makes no sense. 9600 EU to do 800 heavy fuel, severely steam cracked, in a chemical reactor, LV. Oil cracker. Same amount, 1000 heavy fuel in, you get 1000 cracked heavy fuel out, so you get 200 extra heavy fuel out of the process. But this is 38,400 EU. Way more expensive. Cost HV power. It doesn't make any sense to me. It should be like the same exact amount of power to do it, if not a little bit less, in this big sumbitch. We are also going to need a program circuit set to 3 to go in the oil cracker.
Why didn't you tell me that while I was up there? Are you sure it's not 1?
1 would be light.
Uh-huh.
We want severely, so we want 3.
Why do you want severe?
Because you get better of the light stuff out of it. Severely steam cracked heavy fuel will give us 150 ethylene. Light will give us, wait a minute, 200? Wait a minute. Is that backwards?
Tries to figure out.
Hold on. Am I doing this ass backwards?
Always.
Shush it. That is steam cracked, right? Oh, that's naphtha. Fuck. That's the problem. Okay, lightly steam cracked heavy fuel. That's the one I'm looking for. So it was 150. If we do lightly, it's 50. So you get 3 times the amount of ethylene from doing it the way we're doing it.
So you want it set at 3?
Yes. Yes. Alright, so we already have our steam sitting in our fluid heater waiting on us. And because we're not using a boiler for this, we don't have to worry about it voiding the steam over and over. It'll just make it as it needs it. That will go right here in this top slot, the only slot in the oil cracker itself. Alright, so you got all the maintenance done?
Yes.
Alright, here goes nothing. There you go. So now, if we come upstairs, we should have in 4 seconds that stuff waiting for us.
4 seconds to get there.
Yep. We should have it sitting here waiting for us in the input slot of the distillation tower, which it is coming in. And then we'll give, is this maintenance done here? It is. Give it a whack. And now as soon as it has enough in there, it should do its process. How much of this does it take? Is
It's
it
already
a?
there.
So why is it not going?
Okay.
You said it's already. Oh, it's already done. It's that quick. I didn't even notice it did it. Alright, so now we have all of our stuff coming out here. And we need to make sure we keep an eye on this one. The carbon dust that comes out here. Because it come out, we'll get a lot of it in there. And it'll end up dropping into these other ones. So we need to get something to pull that out of there. And it can be pulled out and put right into this right here, which will drop it into where it belongs in the periodic table. We'll just have to change it over to a. Actually, we need to put it into the packager. Forgot about that. Unless you want to do a separate packager over here for it, we got to send it all the way up to the packager. Oh shit! I'm streaming instead of recording. Hey, I'm live.
I just now got the alert.
Okay, well we're gonna stream this instead of record it because I'm an idiot and hit the wrong button. Yeah. And
You're
nobody's
live,
gonna
doing
know what I'm
Minecraft.
doing. Yeah. I'm an idiot. Leave me alone. That's what happens when you stream all the time. You forget which buttons it is to do what. So, alright. So now we've got all that stuff coming out. And we're going to pipe that up when we get done. So, now we need to look at what Crazy needs to make her daggone plastic, because she's been driving me nuts wanting plastic. Alright, so, molten polyethylene needs ethylene and oxygen. And she was just bugging me about what we were going to do with all our oxygen. So we need oxygen cells, a program circuit set to 1 in a low voltage chemical reactor. And we should already have the low voltage chemical reactor right here. This is the one we were using. We just have to take the naphtha out of here and change the program circuit over to 1, and then that will be done. So we'll just have to pipe that over here to do that. So how much ethylene do we have? Let's see. Ethylene will be the second one. We've got 150. And then we've got these other things that I don't even know what we're going to do with yet. We're going to put them all in the tank for right now. We'll figure it out.
Figure it out.
That's what I said, yeah. So we couldn't have gone through all of our heavy fuel yet. Is the cracking machine working? Because we got 992 up here. We should still have plenty of power, right? Yeah, we got tons of power. So why are we at 992? Because it looks like it's only done one thing.
It says it's running.
Okay.
Just took more.
Oh, shit. It's because I'm an idiot. Hold on.
What did you?
For some stupid reason, I put a plastic pipe instead of a steel pipe in there first. And it cut the steel pipe because it's considered hot. I didn't think about the fact that had steam in it that it'd be hot. I figured that after it was mixed with the fuel, it wouldn't be hot anymore. So we wasted a little bit, but not much. Alright, now we have ass tons up here. And so it is going through all of that goodness. Okay, now I figured out what our problem was. So now we can get her all kinds of plastic. And let's see how much heavy fuel we got left in the tank. Oh, we've got 500,000 in there. Alright, so I'm going to shut this off. That way we're not wasting any by filling up the output hatch. Let that run through all it's got up there. And we're going to work on piping this up to the different places it needs to go. Let's look at what we're getting out of here and what we can do with it real quick. You want to make up like 2 stacks of small steel pipes? Alright, moderately, lightly, moderately, severely hydro, severely steamed. Okay, so methane is the top thing coming out. We're going to burn that shit. That's what we've been doing with most of our methane.
Small or normal?
Small. We're going to get very small amounts coming out. We could even probably do tiny if you really wanted to, but I just do small. And we know what we're going to do with the ethylene. That's all going to go to making plastic.
Yes.
Very badly. And we had somebody say that heavy fuel is good for the boiler to make power, but we really don't need it. We have charcoal coming out of our ass. So running it over there rather than using it like this, I'm not going to do.
Here you go.
Thank you. Alright, I think I finally have the proper name on the video. Yeah, Shadow, shut the fuck up. I'm not even supposed to be streaming this, so shut the fuck up. I know I screwed up. Alright, so ethane.
What about it?
What the fuck are we gonna do with it? We could.
Sell ethane?
We could crack it and turn it into ethylene and methane in a too tall distillation tower. We could say fuck it and use a distillery to do it and just take it all to ethylene, but then we would be losing ass tons of methane.
Good.
Yeah. I would say we just make another distillation tower if you really want to do it that way. Personally, I say we just do this. Wait a minute. Am I on the right one? Ethane, right? Yeah. We can actually just electrolyze the shit and get hydrogen, carbon out of it. And you know how much we need it. Hydrogen, that is. Or we can run it in a gas turbine and get 168,000 EU out of it. So choice is yours whether you want to turn it into power or you want to turn it into hydrogen. The choice is yours, my friend.
We should what do you want to do? I don't care.
I would say we make a gas turbine, like an LV gas turbine for each one of these we have no use for, and just turn it into fucking power.
But you're gonna want to turn this straight into hydrogen, right?
No, I just said turn it into fucking power. So the ethane, we're only going to get 15 units of it out of each 1,000 units of heavy fuel. Just make an LV gas turbine and run it through there and get rid of it. Propene, chemical reactors, all probably going to do. We can make the human shit with it if we have benzene. Do we get benzene out of this? Yes. So if we wanted to, we could use the propene and the benzene and phosphoric acid and make cumin, and the cumin can go with oxygen to make phenol, and we can use the phenol with hydrochloric acid and acetone, which we have all of that, to make your molten bisphenol A shit, which is what you're going to use for your epoxy. So we don't want to get rid of either of those. So can you write that down? Propene, benzene. Or propene and butane. Butene. We do not want to get rid of those.
What? Butene?
Propene and benzene. Okay, propane we can turn into LPG in a centrifuge. And that's probably exactly what we'll do with it. And then the LPG will get burn off in a gas turbine as well. So we'll just hook up a centrifuge to deal with that shit. Let's see. Butadiene. What the fuck are we gonna do with you? It's cracking shit. Raw styrene butadiene rubber dust. We actually need that shit. So, butadiene does not get turned into power. So put that on your list.
So I should just have 3 on here?
Yes, propene, butene, and butadiene. Toluene, I know that one. You don't have to write it down. That's going to make TNT. And then we have benzene, and we can make cumin out of that as well. But I don't think we need to. We can also electrolyze it if we wanted to, or we can run it through a gas turbine as well and get 288,000 EU out of a cell of it. So I say it's going to be for power as well. The light fuel and the naphtha are going to be power, unless we run into where we need way more plastic than what we can get out of the heavy fuel. Then we will crack the naphtha. Where the hell is the severely? Yeah, not that recipe. That one's gone. Okay, so if we run severely steam cracked naphtha through a distillation tower, we'll get 500 ethylene per process. And then everything else that we're already getting. Except we'll also get more heavy fuel, which will turn right back into more ethene. So, depending on how much plastic we end up needing, we might set up another way of doing it with the naphtha. Basically doubling this process and running our naphtha through there. But right now, what I'm planning on doing with naphtha is just running it through a gas turbine. Crazy's going to make a multi-block gas turbine, and we're going to run naphtha through there, which is 256 EU. So all depends on how much plastic we get out of what we're doing right here, if we're going to run naphtha through or not. And what we can actually do is run a overflow. Now we've got 5,000 ethene right now, so, and that's just a touch of what we have waiting for us to be done. Okay, so we need to basically tear this floor out right here, crazy. And the bad thing is, we got a wire right here we got to deal with. We're going to lose a lot of our floor. Because we've got, how many of these? 9? 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 11 of them fuckers we got to get through here. So just a 3x3 is 9. So we're going to have to basically do this much just to get our pipes through. That's a whole lot of bullshit because we can't put more than one pipe through a thing. Okay. So let's just dig this out. We might have to redo that wire right there. That way we can come straight down there. Because with that wire there, it's going to kind of screw us up a little bit.
But you need to go down and then over.
Yeah, I think I'm going to run it right underneath the distillation tower right here. There'll be one block I won't be able to do it because of the pipe. But other than that, I can pretty much do it right there. Jerk my ass up here real quick. Get my wire cutters out here. Cracking machine's off, so I don't have to worry about screwing it up. Jetpack cranks back up here. So we'll cut this wire back here. How the hell do you turn hover mode on?
The button to fly and then M.
Button to fly in. Okay. Shut that fucker off. Holy crap, that's more annoying than flying. How the hell do you deal with that shit?
Typically, I have my block sounds off. I have one wire.
Shut that fucker off. Holy hell. Shut the fuck up. It's also annoying because it's slow.
Well, because you're hovering.
Yeah, fuck that shit, it's slow.
You need this wire?
I don't think so. I think that's about as good as I'm gonna get it, unless I go around the backside of that pipe. So there's gonna be one that's gonna be kind of screwed up. We'll deal with it. Alright, so first one we need to do, good God, shut this thing up. First one we need to do is methane. Fuck, I missed.
Are you gonna record us piping?
Probably not the whole thing. If you actually want to stop recording for your side, you can. I might stream it for a while.
Then I'm going to stop.
Okay. Since I done screwed up and started streaming, I might as well finish.
You're an idiot.
Yeah, you have that.
So since I'm not recording, I can leave for a second. I'll be right back.
Alright. So the first one we have here. Okay, now my keyboard is done. I can lose it, it's mine. Alright, turn that shit off. Alright, so methane is the first one we have here. And methane is actually going to the basement on that side. So I'm going to take it out like 4 blocks. So let's go 2, 3, 4. I'm going to bring it down right here. There's no machines below me, right? Hold on. I don't trust Greg's shit with water at any cost. Throw that shit back in so we absolutely need it cut out. Seems how it is reading. Alright. So a pipe right here. Take that right down here. And this is going to be seriously fucking annoying.
What's going to be seriously? Having pipes in our way?
Yes. And 90% of this issue is because everybody dislikes Greg Tech 5 pipes because of the excessive sloshing they do. So everybody uses different pipes. So nobody on the development team cares to make Greg Tech pipes better. Funny thing is, Greg doesn't even like them. Why is my guy like flipping the fuck out? He was punching over and over and over.
The fuck out?
I'm trying to find a battery for my keyboard at the moment. Give me a second. I changed one of them the other day, You can change them both. And I should have. Because now it's screwing up and going crazy. Harder than usual. Alright. Now maybe he won't lose his mind. Alright. So, we need to get that up there down to here, and I can't stay on this fucking platform. Am I missing a pipe there, or we got lag?
Yeah, you're missing a pipe.
Alright. Why'd I come down here so far? Ugh. Alright. We have run into an issue.
What is that?
I gotta go pee.
That's what I had to go to.
Because I forgot I was planning on only being here for a half hour, so. No! Damn it! No!
What?
I ran this pipe too low. I wanted to take it out. You now have filled it with methane. So now, would you go find a tank to put the methane in so I can remove the extra pipe I was just planning on moving?
I have a tank on me.
Well, please, come down here and put it on this pipe. Crazy women. Alright, give me a second. I'll be right back while she empties the methane out of my pipe.
And you guys get to listen to silence because Crazy doesn't talk.
Alright. So this is why we don't trust Crazy with pipes in her inventory.
Hush it.
Mm-hmm.
So funny.
Not really.
It is for me.
Don't really know why it's funny for you.
I don't know.
Seeing as how it's your stuff too you're trying to waste.
I had a tank. Wasn't wasting anything.
Except our time.
You had to go to the bathroom anyways.
It still ain't all in there. Until that tank says 5,100, it still ain't done. I still hate this bullshit. Not being able to put a cover.
What I was making.
Fucking pipe. this way. I'll go straight across this one.
You have a friend over.
Yeah, friends can go away. I'm working. Let's just break this out here. And there we go. Methane pipe installed. And good to go. Now, is there close? Come on, we only need 70 more. Somebody had to put a pretty thing there. Alright. While we wait on that one to get done, let's head upstairs. Give me all this. Need some of these. Need to put another elevator in. We already have two, we need another. Alright. So now, motherfucker, get back up there. So the next one is going to be your ethylene. And it probably isn't even really going to need a tank. But we probably ought to put it in one anyways. We could probably just send it straight over there. Trying to think here if there's a way I can save us some room down there and just pipe this straight over. What's inside here? This is our piping area. So that wouldn't be a bad place to send it. So why don't we just do that? Wrong ones. Those. And then if we need, we can send it to the tank later. So we'll just do this. Is the methane all out yet?
We so do need another elevator.
Yes, we definitely do.
$53.52. What's it supposed to be at?
5,100.
It's got more than 5,000.
I swear that's what it was. Is it? If it's not moving, then fuck it. It's done.
It's moving still.
Ugh. Damn slicing shit does get a little annoying at times. Alright, we're gonna bring this in here. And if I bring it right across here, it shouldn't be in my way. I don't want to get it in the way of getting into my processing stuff here. It's going to have to go down like here-ish. Here. Somewhere in there.
Can I shear sheep with the chainsaw?
No.
Why not?
Well, because it's a chainsaw. And because Greg doesn't agree with using a chainsaw on his sheep.
Can with an IC2 chainsaw.
That's IC2, that's not Greg Tech. Bring this right down.
What are you doing? You're tearing out the ceiling.
Yes, I am. That's what the ceiling is for. It's for running pipes. And that's what I'm doing, is running pipes.
Mm-hmm.
Do you want plastic?
I do.
Don't complain about how I get it for you.
Oh, magenta elevators.
Really?
I have two magenta today.
We already got red
Either
ones.
that or either that or orange, and orange is just no.
Alright, so this needs to be moved anyways.
I would just use the dye.
So I guess we'll just put this right over here. So we'll run that pipe right there. Doop, doop. There you go. So once I get some shit out of my inventory, we'll hook up the thing to make your plastic. Yeah, I can still go through here. Just break that out. Oh, no. Alright. And put the wall back. There we go.
Dang,
All done.
how much was in there?
How much what?
Methane was in that pipe.
I don't know. Like I said, I thought it was like 5,000.
We're almost up to 6,000 now.
You know what? We might actually be able to save you some tanks down there.
Why?
If we're gonna burn off the ethene, which we said, or ethane, which we said we were, we could pretty much just run that straight to a gas turbine.
We don't have a gas turbine.
A low voltage, you'd have to make one if we don't have one in the box. But I guess for right now, we'll just pipe it down to a tank. So let's take this one out to here. Let's see, 1, 2, 4, 5. We got to get 5 of them out of this block. This so sucks. Can you paper the shit out of that pipe?
I need to go get paper.
I just threw it on top of the thing where you were standing.
Really?
Really? Every time I throw something at you, you run the hell off where you see it. Propane. Guess we're gonna run it out as well.
Fucking paper.
Down to here.
I goofed.
I see this. Nice job.
That never happened.
Mm-hmm.
You did it.
Yeah, I wouldn't doubt you blame it on me. Damn, that fucking stuff is still coming out.
Crap. Okay. It is. I'm not gonna be able to get 5 out of that.
My problem right now is, where in the hell am I getting the shit over that way? Ugh, this is such a pain in the ass.
Yes, you are.
Turn this damn jetpack off. Fuck.
Why would you want to do that?
It's fucking annoying. I don't know how the fuck you deal with this thing all the time.
Hey, I was standing on that.
Yeah, well, it's in my way. We need all that done too.
All what? To where? Because you're gonna
Well,
end it.
somewhere here it's going to go across, and I'm not quite sure at this moment where.
Did you already run the ethane over here? Yes.
Yes, it's already running over there. Could go through there with it.
No, if I do this. Damn it.
This is such a pain in the ass.
Damn it. When I wanted to cut off the pipe, it won't do it. How this works. There we go. And now it stops. After I cut off the pipe. Up there.
So that's basically where I'm going to want these to go. Is right through there.
Can I remove the tank now?
Is it done?
Yeah, I cut it off from the pipe up there.
Okay, yeah. Take the tank off, take it back to the main tank, and drop it in, and then we'll cut those pipes out. Alright, so ethane pipe is going to have to run over this way. because we've got all of our regular stuff right there. So we'll run this one like here. We need to get crazy with some paint. Get her to paint all these. So whatever different thing we have, will be in a different thing. We can see the color of it. Sound like a good idea, Crazy?
Yes.
Okay. Glad she agreed with that. Alright, so this one here is the one I'm working with. Turn this fucking jetpack on, I guess. And Crazy can connect that pipe eventually. I'm gonna say it now or she'll fucking ham Crazy with the fucking pipe.
Methane is this one, right?
Methane is the furthest out one, the one you've been putting paper on. So we're gonna come right across here. Alright. There's that. Now we just gotta run this the rest of the way down there to its tank. Wherever the hell we choose for it to go. And
Shit. I was on the elevator when I hit fly.
yeah, don't do that. You'll end up flying.
No, I went back up.
What was this one? I don't remember. That pipe right there. What the fuck are you? Tell me your secrets, pipe. Oh, you can't tell me because you're in the fucking pipe. No, but the pipe can tell me.
You gotta tell me what color you want to read.
This is propene. Propene is one that is not on your list, right?
It is on my list.
Oh. Is on your list.
Propane is not.
So this is one of them that we're actually going to be using to do something. Okay. Let's go ahead and connect this before I forget. How do I want to run this pipe? You have all the paper. So I'll go up and get some more. It's not like we have a shortage of paper around here with all the frickin' wood pulp we have.
Yeah, right.
Wood pulp coming out of various strange orifices.
That is not ladylike.
What is not ladylike?
Where we have wood pulp coming out of.
Oh, yeah. Oh, motherfucker. Now I did it.
What? Methane pipes are painted.
Okay. I really hate the way these things work. And now I can't get the damn thing off because it's behind a fucking wire. Motherfucker. Have I mentioned how badly I hate the way these fucking things work? Why did they have to dick with it? Oh, it's fucking annoying. Could have at least put a fucking option in for people that don't fucking like this shit. What I don't understand is, every time I say something about pipes, they always say, well, nobody uses them. Why the hell did you fuck with them then? Nobody uses freaking Ender IO pipes. Then leave the fucking GregTech pipes alone. Don't do this weird render shit that drives me up the fucking wall. Just to drive me up the fucking wall.
Well, what have you piped so far?
Propene, ethylene, methane. Okay. So we can take this one straight across here. And it can go into this tank. Basically, we're going to be filling in these 5 back here. So this one will take to one of them on that side. This one will take to this side. So let's do this to each one of these. Oh, by the way, you forgot the other day that railcraft tanks are spawnable. And when you built the new tanks, you didn't light the top of them.
Oh.
We had creepers in our basement.
Which one's ethane? Or ethylene?
The second one down.
On the top?
Yes.
Ooh, it's a pretty color.
Well, you wanted to know what we were going to do with all that oxygen we had. Apparently, we're going to make an ass ton of steel pipes because I almost went through all the freaking pipes you already gave me.
That. You know what, Enderman, you need to go away. Because I know I'm going to look at you.
I've actually gone through all of them now. Where the hell is he? I can hear his dumbass. He must be upstairs. Oh, here's one. I'll deal with you. Go the fuck away. Alright, I don't even give a shit. Run off. Go away. Yeah, keep fucking with me. Now you're dead, bitch. That's what you get for fucking with me.
Oh, it's in the ceiling.
Hi.
Hi.
Okay. What was I doing? Oh, pipes. That's what I'm doing. I need pipes.
Make some? There should be still in the blast.
I hope so, because we only got 40 left over here.
I was making more. There should be 3 stacks.
Wait a minute, which one did you make it in? Oh, you made it in this one. Why'd you make it in the big one?
Why not? It needs oxygen. That's where oxygen comes
Oh,
in.
yeah, that one is the one with oxygen in the name.
Oh my gosh, you're a retard.
I don't do this shit, you do it.
I know. But you should do it so you know.
The only one I know of is the titanium one. I don't remember the rest. The only one I care about is titanium. Alright, back downstairs.
Apparently you should care about steel. You're using steel pipes.
Yeah, I use a lot of them. I'd use plastic if somebody didn't need it for everything else.
Yeah, no.
Alright, so there we go. Propane in the tank. Just one more down. Alright. Next. Is propane. And I'm going to run it right down. GT, Charlie, light fuel. That's the naphtha. That's benzene. That's butadiene. Alright, so propane is going to get burnt. Starting to think we might want to change where these tanks are. The ones that are going to get burned off, we really don't need all the way to the other side of the fucking factory. So how about, is there anything right here? No. So I think we're going to move a couple tanks over here. How much osmium do we have?
Oh.
Do we have
What's
an...
this one? What's third up from the top?
Hold on. That would be the propene. The one I just got done doing.
Methane.
Okay. What about it?
Right? That's the one third from the top.
No.
This one under the methane?
This one is ethylene. This one's ethane. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm talking about this one.
Hold on. Let me check to make sure. Yeah, that's ethane. E-T-H-A-N-E. Hi, jerk. How'd you get up here?
It's magenta.
Alright.
Far we got purple, pink, and magenta pipes.
Yeah, I didn't expect anything else. Alright, how much osmium do we got? I think I'm gonna do this different. Let's see. I have 24. We can hold about 1 million in one quantum tank. We only need 2 osmium to make a quantum tank. So, you want to make us about 4 quantum tanks?
No, I don't.
Why not?
To use our osmium for quantum tanks for something we're burning off.
Would you rather make some of those LV or those GT++ tanks?
It'd be better than wasting osmium.
We can hold 512 buckets in an extreme voltage, or we can hold 256 in a high voltage. High voltage takes eagle-line steel, huge stainless steel pipe, and an HV pump. Or you can do medium voltage with refined iron or steel, and an MV pump. I wouldn't go as low as an LV. I'm talking about making an MV tank. If you don't want to do a quantum tank.
Do you want it to hold 128?
Yep. It's all made out of steel except for the pump. And since we're burning that off, that'll save us a lot of steel in the pipes running it all the fucking way over to who knows where.
Put them on the list.
Gotta put something on the list I want you to make right now.
I'm not making it right now. I'm about to go to bed as soon as I do this red pipe.
Ugh.
It is like 10:42 here.
Yeah. You ain't working tomorrow.
What's in this tank? Yeah, but I have a sick kid, remember?
Yeah. You'd still be going to bed if you didn't have a sick kid, didn't have to go to work.
No, but she threw up before she went to sleep, so more than likely she's going to be waking up periodically through the night puking.
And none of this changes the fact that you'd still be going to bed.
And she'd be waking me up every time she puked.
Propene. That's what's in that pipe. Alright, so I'm going to work on getting the stuff we already have a tank for.
Okay, it's going to be red.
On this right across from anything. No.
Son of a biscuit.
Uh-huh.
I caught myself.
Uh-huh.
Did.
That ran over there. Ran over there. You know what? We have light fuel right there. So let's just run this bitch right over here.
Are you going to know what's on the list?
What's on what list?
Or it's going to run the one on ones to run. Propene, benzene, or butane, whatever.
I'm just running the ones right now that we have tanks for. I'm not running any of the other ones. I will wait to run them when you make the tanks.
What are you running now?
Light fuel.
I'm going to bed.
Good night. Now, just make sure you are light fuel. Yes. Okay. So you go right there. That one's empty. Alright, this one is naphtha. Naphtha is the back side, which is somewhere back here. Okay, naphtha will be you. You're naphtha. Alright, so that pipe right there. I need to get connected to that pipe. So bring it right through there. I think it'll work. Alright, let's fill this floor back in first. Actually, yeah, because we're going to take that right around this side. turn this way. And then just run it right across here. And then down here. Short. Motherfucker. Now just to make sure, double check. Yeah, you're not going to tell me because there's nothing in it. That is naphtha. So do this here, and then straight down here. And fuck. We end up bargaining. Oh, damn it. And there. Naphtha's done. So now we have light fuel taken care of. We got naphtha taken care of. And the rest of these are ones that we're going to do in those tanks. So I'm not going to set any of them up at the moment. And now that we're not going to be sending all of them quite as far, I might redo some of this piping later. Some fucking torches over here before shit spawns. I'll redo the actual floor over there later. Alright. So that is how we're doing our getting ethylene and getting rid of heavy fuel that we don't need. I'm going to go ahead and set up her plastic thing over here. Where the hell did the machine go? There it is. Alright, so this is going to go here. And I'm not going to need this anymore. So take it off. I don't even know where that goes at the moment. I'll figure that out in a minute. What was this one? It was sulfuric acid, copper quartz for some reason. Throw these in here for now. Alright. So, where the hell's all my pipes? There's the pipes. this is going to come straight down here. And let's double check and make sure here. If I can spell. Alright. Chemical reactor. The only thing that has to come in here is the ethylene and oxygen cells. Let's see, 216 with oxygen, 144 with air, so we're definitely going to use oxygen. We have way too much oxygen as it is. So I'll just have to pipe oxygen cells up here, which isn't a problem. We can extract these. Can electrolyze them. Let's just throw them in an extractor. Get the fucking air out of them. Alright, so this will come down to here. She now has her ethylene in here. And what circuit was that I needed? One for that one. One. And this is a 2. So we'll switch that over to a 1. No, crap. That should be, that's 2. That's 1. Alright. So, program circuit to 1. This chemical reactor, I don't even remember what this is doing. Sulfuric acid, chemical reactor with copper coil, plastic circuit board, that's the old one. I think this is what we were actually doing in here. Is the epoxy one. We're doing one of these in here, obviously. Alright, so that's going to stay there. This isn't needed anymore. This is empty. It used to be naphtha. It's not needed anymore. That's bringing the sulfuric acid in. Is this oxygen over here? Probably not, being orange. That's plastic. Alright, so that's where the plastic's going to come out of. And go over there. So we'll just do this. What is this one? This is polyethylene too. Okay, so this will just come right across there and dump right into there. I will probably move those machines once we get what's in them that we can get out. I'll probably move them over here. That way we're piping less. This chemical reactor should no longer be needed with water, because that was for making sulfuric acid, which we don't make that way anymore. So let's go ahead and pull this one out. Fucking pipes everywhere. Get these out of here. They're not needed. Thanks. Puck. Get me up here somewhere I can stand in it. Where are these two going? Okay, that one was coming over here, which was making the oxygen cells, or the air cells, so we can definitely get rid of that. You're completely not needed. I gotta lay these fucking pipes out and get all this crap off of them. It's one thing I love about the new GT6 rendering. They render what's actually on them. So you know there's something on them. These do not, and it's annoying as hell. Anything on you? No. Let's just throw you in the arc furnace because we don't need that large of a steel pipe. That in there for now. Just don't really need any of that stuff. And probably get rid of this pipe here. Just out here. Get all the shit off of them. Alright, now where is this pipe going? Going way the fuck down there. Why are you going way the fuck down? Let's see. You're running all the fucking way down here to here. We were putting hydrogen in here, maybe? I don't know. Probably ain't even gonna be doing that shit anymore. So right now I ain't even worried about it. We'll just stay there. We can throw these in here. Get them emptied. So the only thing I gotta do now is get oxygen up here. So let's zinc the bottom of this. Since we got the zinc. And we'll run the oxygen right through here. It has to be in a cell. This is oxygen. So actually, we can reuse this. So this is an output of oxygen, apparently. Why is it full? I'm taking it the tank is full. I wonder what she was running through there without putting oxygen. I'm going to need an input pipe, not an output pipe. But for right now, it'll work. So there we go. Oxygen, cells, this, that, and paper, there, and there, here, screwdriver, so it will import, Import, allow output. And that will put the oxygen cells in here, make the plastic, and we will do another one of these here. We'll set the exact same thing to it. And now that'll just send those oxygen cells back and forth and constantly make oxygen to put in there. Turn out that direction. We'll set fluid auto output. So that'll automatically come over here and start filling her machines. So she's making her sheets. And she's getting her in her assembly machine and in her advanced assembly machine. Alright, that should make her happy in the morning. She now has plastic. Alright, so I'm going to end here because that's about all I planned on doing tonight. Is getting our plastic setup taken care of with our heavy fuel shit. And tomorrow, hopefully, she'll get those tanks done and I will get those dealt with. And we also have this coming very soon. She's made all the stuff for us to build a reactor. So we're going to build that very soon. As soon as we got plastic, I think she's going to upgrade us to a IV battery buffer. And we're going to change our power around a little bit. Hopefully waste a little bit less and make a whole lot more. And store a whole lot more. So, have a good one, guys.